It had been 3 weeks since Maya had moved into the old Victorian on the edge of town. 3 weeks of silence, solitude, and unsettling incidents. The house was a steal, but the seller's urgency and the strangely low price should have been a red flag. "It has character," the realtor had chirped, as if the peeling wallpaper and drafty windows were charming quirks rather than signs of decay. Maya, a single graphic designer who worked from home, had craved a quiet, creative space, and the house seemed perfect. The first incident was a few days after she moved in. She was working late, her desk lamp the only light in the living room, when she heard a distinct tap, tap, tap. It was coming from the second floor. It was rhythmic and insistent, like a small hard object was being tapped against glass. She went upstairs, checked every window, and found nothing amiss. The tapping stopped the moment she reached the top of the stairs, only to start again minutes after she went back down. A week later, while in her attic, she discovered a small faded photograph. It was a picture of a young girl no older than 10, with pale skin and eerily dark eyes. She was standing in front of the house, a forced smile on her face. The back of the photo was blank. Maya felt a chill that had nothing to do with the drafty attic. That night the tapping returned, but this time it was accompanied by a low, mournful humming. The humming was off-key and childlike, and it seemed to follow her wherever she went in the house. When she retreated to her bedroom, pulling the covers over her head, the humming became louder, as if it were right outside her door. The next day, Maya felt a palpable dread. She tried to convince herself it was just her imagination, the result of stress and a creepy old house. But as she walked past the bathroom, she froze. In the corner of the room stood a little girl with blonde, curled hair and a rose-colored dress. She just stood there staring, looking like a photograph from 1905. Maya slammed the door shut and tried to lock it, her hands shaking. Over the next few days, the little girl became a regular presence. Maya would catch glimpses of her in the hallway, in the peripheral of her vision. She always looked the same, frozen in time, her gaze unwavering. Maya started keeping her bathroom door closed so she wouldn't have to walk past her, but she felt her presence whenever she was near. The feeling was heavy, suffocating. One evening, as she was watching TV, the lights flickered and went out. She fumbled for her phone, using its flashlight to navigate the dark house. The familiar off-key humming began again, but this time it was louder, closer. It was coming from the television. The screen, though dark, was somehow still broadcasting. She saw a woman with long, straight black hair, a white dress, and pale skin on the screen. Her face was partially covered, and she held a pair of long medical scissors. As the woman on the screen turned, she revealed a terrifying smile, with the corners of her mouth slit from ear to ear. The woman asked, "Do you think I'm beautiful?" Maya, frozen in